Good morning, student. Today we will start chapter 6, computer devices. So, discuss number 1. Do you have a printer at home? Yes or no? Number 2. Is it black and white or color printer? Which one? Black and white or color? If you have so. Number 3. What do people at home store their information in? Where people store their information? Input devices. Input devices help us to give instruction to the computer. Two important input devices are the keyboard and the mouse. Input devices help us to give instruction to a computer. Example of input devices are keyboard and mouse. So now we'll know about keyboard. When we press the key on a keyboard, the letters and the numbers appear on the monitor screen. We tell the computer what to do by pressing the keys. The most commonly used keyboard is the QWERTY QWERTY keyboards. Why it is QWERTY? Because QWERTY QWERTY. Okay. So keyboard help us to type letters and numbers in the monitor screen. When you press the key, it will show in the monitor. Pressing the key, we tell the computer what to do. Right? The next is mouse. It is an input device with 2 or 3 buttons. So this is an input device with 3 or 2. Sometimes it has 2, sometimes it has 3. When we move a mouse, the pointer also moves on the monitor. So when we move the mouse, the pointer also moves. When we click its button, it tells the computer what to do. So when we click the button, it tells the computer what to do. There is a fact. Sometimes a microphone is used to give instruction to a computer. It is also an input device. So sometimes microphone also uses input device to give instruction to a computer. Output devices. Output devices show the result of all the work done on the input. Two important output devices are the monitor and the printer. Output devices are the results of the work. The output devices are monitor and the printer. Monitor. It is the TV-like device we look at when we work on a computer. So monitor looks like a TV. It displays the information on its screen. It displays information on the screen. Printer. A printer takes information from the computer and prints it on paper. So printer takes information and print it on paper. There are various kind of printers. They have different speed and quality of print. Okay, there are various type of printers. This is a print. Next is processing devices. Processing is the actual work done on the input by a computer. It's the actual work. It takes place inside the system unit or the CPU. It takes place in the system which is CPU. System unit. It is a box-like case. It contains the following parts: the hard disk, the motherboard, the CD drive, the USB drive port. System unit is also known as CPU or the central processing unit. So it contains the hard disk, the motherboard, the CD drive, the USB drive port. Okay. And this is also called CPU, the central processing unit. Storage devices. Storage devices help us to store work done on a computer. Some storage devices store information inside the computer and some store information outside the computer. So storage devices help us to store the work done in the computer. Some helps to store the information in the computer and some outside of the computer. And this is a system unit which have hard disk, CD drive, USB drive port, motherboard, which we have learned earlier. So next is hard disk. This is found inside the CPU. It stores all the information inside the computer. So hard disks help us to store information inside the system in the CPU. Pen drive and CD-ROM. These devices store information outside the computer. It helps us to store the information outside of a computer. A pen drive stores much more information than a CD-ROM. A pen drive stores many more information than a CD. Okay, nowadays pen drive is more popular. This is hard disk and this is CD. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, class.